America's educational system is undergoing a massive transformation.
Public school enrollment across the country has been falling over the past 5 years, and that may have serious implications.
The ability to pin these down to one thing is pretty difficult.
Anytime we can talk about failing underfunded public schools, there is a problem.
That the greatest problem we have is the fact that children are punished in this country because of the zip code that they're born into.
They say whether you believe that you will succeed or not. You're right. That's a powerful idea when you apply it to our kids and their education. The truth is, education is our future, and it's time we start believing and investing in it wherever and whenever we can.
People may wonder why I like to tell these stories so much about schools that are doing great things for kids, and I want to go back in time just with myself, because a lot of times when we think about these stories, we're relitigating our own past. Young people will either rise to the standard that you set for them, or they'll fall to your low expectations of them, one or the other. And I am desperate to make sure that you don't fall into the belief gap. You don't stop believing in what young people are capable of, because that was once me.
Like so many cities in America, because of disappearing industries and a dwindling middle class, St. Louis has been losing resources for decades. It's hard on cities, and it's hard on their kids, which is why we want to tell stories about schools that are defying the odds, creating community, and challenging myths around what is possible in education.
For far too long, where you lived and your zip code has deeply determined what level of education you were able to receive free of cost. I just have a fundamental belief that regardless of where you live, where you grow up, you should have access to a quality education that your parents don't have to pay for.
We are here to serve our community, to serve our kids and our families, to create an option for people and the opportunity for kids to excel and to be their best version of their best selves.
We believe that every child is born with brilliance. It is our number one job to support that potential being unleashed in every single child.
Probably the strongest community engagement comes from the parent participation and the way that the school engages and encourages parent involvement.
A lot of times when you go to a place like St. Louis and you've never been there before, you have a picture in your mind of what it's supposed to be. I want to go to these places and pull out the stories that make you doubt your assumptions about young people, because our students are blooming when you give them the right conditions. You put them into a school where people love them, people care about them, and people really believe in their future, and they rise to the occasion.
We visited 3 very different community charter schools. What these schools have in common isn't a secret sauce. It's not magic. It's that as charter schools, they are each committed to their own unique vision of education. They are able to create schools from the ground up that respect the communities that they are in and create educational programs specifically for the kids that they have. Lafayette Prep, City Garden, Believe Academy, just 3 schools out of many in St. Louis that are shattering the belief gap, shattering the idea that some kids, some communities, just can't or won't thrive.